The cake flour, the mixture of the two.
Shh, we're on. Okay, listen, this is what happens when you do a baking segment. Your mouth is full because I came immediately in and saw the delicious cookies and had to go in. All right.
Hi, good morning.
Effie, our fabulous baker extraordinaire, is teaching us, I really need Amy here, is teaching us how to make the perfect chewy chocolate chip cookie. Thank you so much. They are to die for, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, so there are some certain tips that are really going to make it outstanding.
Yes.
What do you want to start off with?
All right, there's a lot of tips that people don't know about, and the first one is the type of flour that you use. I use a mixture of cake flour and bread flour. Cake flour is like a finer flour,
okay,
and the bread flour has a lot of gluten and protein, so it really makes the cookie puff.
I never heard of cake flour.
Yeah, there's cake flour.
All right.
So I use a combination of the both, and so that's one of the tips. The other tip that people don't know is about brown sugar. Most chocolate chip cookie recipes have a combination of regular raw sugar and brown sugar, light brown sugar. But I use a combination of all three of dark, and the dark makes it really caramelized and yummy, and it gets all in there and really makes it chewy. And that's the deal with the.
Okay, so get the dark. And
get the light,
but use more dark.
Yes, the ratio is to dark to light, more dark.
Okay.
And then another key.
Do you want to do the chips?
Yes.
It depends on what chips you use.
Yes, whatever chips you want to use. You can use chocolate chips. I like Ghirardelli. You can use the chunks in there. Whatever you prefer, you can use.
Okay, so that's not a big deal. That's not going to make or break the cookie.
But the key is, believe it or not, you have to let the cookies marinate for about 24 hours.
Really?
You make the cookie, and the butter and the egg needs to get into the dry ingredients. So make it up, put it in the refrigerator overnight, and then bring it out, and everything now is all incorporated.
I never knew that.
And that makes a chewier cookie as well.
Okay. We have a scale here. Is there a reason for that?
Yes, yes. It's always best, most people just use a scoop to measure 1 cup or 2 cups, but it's best to measure your dry ingredients on a scale rather than using a scoop. Most people have a scoop, but this is your time to go ahead and buy a scale.
Okay. All right. This is my ultimate tip.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
I did not know this.
Everybody, I don't know if you have the stones at home, but you can use your pizza stone. And this is the best thing to make a cookie on, because if you can see here, look at what a beautiful bottom you have. Isn't that great?
Not burnt,
not burnt at all. It's really awesome.
And when it's on a cookie sheet, sometimes it gets a little burnt.
Yes.
My husband would say all the time it gets a little burnt. Okay, so pizza stone it is.
You can do a pizza stone.
Do you do 350 or
depends
different?
on what your recipe says and what the oven says, but I usually go about 25 degrees down.
So it's not even 350, it's 325?
Yes. Yes.
325 and a pizza stone.
For about 20 minutes, you'll cook the cookies. The cookies recipe is online. This is the only cookie recipe you're ever going to need again.
I cannot believe you're sharing it with our viewers. I love it. You can find it on myfoxorlando.com. Effie,
yes,
amazing.
Thank you.
It's just cruel, Amy, that you did not get slated for this segment.
I know.
I'm going to bring you multiple cookies.
I'm so not happy about this, Michelle. And